Like she would have just.
Yeah.
I feel like she could have had that same.
Like
that
she
same
needed
Bodak
that record, but it wouldn't have popped like
she could have had that same Bodak Yellow effect. If
I
they would have
don't.
put that song
I
out,
don't.
if they would have put that song out beginning of summer, I feel like they would have been. They would, and then because you got the BT Awards coming up, that would have been a nice way she can perform, do her own little thing. Like
so then I'm gonna throw in a twist though.
Cause Dreezy was on the song
I want to know what Dreezy verse sounded like. Like fuck Cardi.
Yeah.
I want to know what Dreezy verse sounded like because now that I know Dreezy is on the song, I fucks with Dreezy too.
For real.
Like she be snapping, and her first album was good. A lot of people sleep on her first album too.
Her first album was good as fuck. Yeah.
Like the whole shit was good. Like her and Cardi, they did put out like some solid first projects.
Yeah.
Why do people sleep on Dreezy though? I don't understand it, but.
I feel like Dreezy, she doesn't have as much, and I don't really want to, and I don't really want to say that because I don't really, I'm just gonna be honest. I love Dreezy music. Dreezy snaps. I don't follow her on nothing, and I feel like that's probably why me personally, I don't really, experience a lot of her personality that she does have because I don't follow her. And I feel like Cardi, I feel like everybody's gonna fuck with Cardi just off of her personality, you know, off of her buzz that she got on social media and shit like that. I feel like Dreezy is slept on because she doesn't show us
why we should
not sleep on her. And I feel like another thing, whoever she got behind her promo,
they do a horrible job.
We don't know when she dropping shit. We don't know what she coming out with. You know.
Honestly, I only know because I follow her.
Yeah, but for people who don't follow her, I just feel like you'll never know nothing about what she got going on. You won't see it nowhere. You won't hear about it nowhere because she just, you know. And I mean, some artists, they like to be low key. Like I have mentioned this before. Some artists, they know they good. They know they shit snap. They content with where they are. Yeah. But I just feel like Dreezy, we need you. Yeah, we do. The female rap game needs you.
I want YG to just drop the shit with all three of them on there.
All three of them. I don't think he's gonna do that.
I feel like he should. I don't feel like he is either, but I feel like he really should. For one, YG, you need this, my nigga. Like for real. Yeah. Also, what they need. This nigga need the shit, and I fucks with YG, but
you nigga fucking with the Nipsey YG or the 2 Chainz YG?
Yeah, I like the song he got with Nipsey, but
it's not his. Yeah, we need some shit.
I love
that song ain't his either. Now it's Cardi B's.
Yeah, but he produced it.
Right, but what I'm saying is,
he produced it. He could have had it for himself.
Been full-fledged behind this shit, trying to make it pop. Like, cause nigga, where the fuck you at? Like, I mean, honestly, this is really your time to get back in the fucking game. Just drop the shit with all three of them on there. Drop it. Because at this point, I want to hear it. Fuck the bickering back and forth. And I want to hear the shit. I think it would be great, one, for female rap. Two, for new faces of female rap. Dreezy, Cardi, and Cash Doll. Who would have ever thought them that they would collab or be on the same song?
Right, especially after the shit that happened with Cardi B and Cash Doll. Well, with Cash Doll, you know, Slick Shade and Cardi B. I feel like that would have been great. But I feel like, once again, that's another reason why they are not going to do the song together. Just because of little petty shit like that.
But Cardi did like a comment where somebody said it would have been so dope if Cardi and Cash Doll was on the song together. She did like it.
Yeah, I feel like Cardi would be... I feel like Cardi would be down to do it, but Cash Doll, she's not down to do that.
Well, she tweeted and said that she didn't have a problem with Cardi. I mean, I'm just saying. I feel like they could put their issues aside for the bag. I feel like both of them are money hungry enough to put it aside for the bag. Especially Cash Doll.
But I bet you they're not going to do it.
Have y'all heard the clip?
No, I haven't heard it. Go ahead and play it. Cause
hold on. I gotta find the shits. Hold on.
Let me not judge too soon.
I gotta find the shits. Where is it? What the hell is Lil Mama? Oh, that's her little mama. Hold on. One
I
of
was
these
gonna say,
bitches
that's
gotta
all
have
it
some bars.
is. No bar.
Honestly though, you know what it's giving me? It's giving me like the Tambourine E vibe.
It's giving me Harlem Shake. Like, I want the Harlem Shake.
You know what I'm saying? I could see it
It does have
in
that
the
same
club.
beat,
like go-go dancer.
though. Yeah, like in New Jersey, not down here.
You know? I could see it like being thrown in a mix. Shoot game. You know?
That shit was trash. That shit was trash.
I mean,
I feel like if Lil Mama gonna drop a song after all this time, that she has to come harder than that. For one, you have to get a better beat. You can't have hella shit going on. I want to hear you spit. I don't want to hear that extra ass shit in the background. You steady repeating the same shit over and over again. Like I need some rap.
well, I think that was the chorus though, the shoot game.
Yeah, I don't need that part. I don't need that part. I feel like you have some proving to do. I feel like this was a play record. I feel like this some shit that you could have dropped after you dropped some fire. I just don't feel like that is just it for me. I feel like when that shit, well, is it already out? Like, is the full song already out? See, I just feel like it's gonna come and go. You know, I don't feel like that's something that's solid that we can really, oh, you put that out. Oh, when she gonna come out with an album? Like, no, I'm not thinking about it. So she's canceled.
Well, maybe Lil Mama is just because she did say that she's really like going into the acting thing. She did say that when she's doing rap, she's gonna be Lil Mama, but when she's doing other things, she's gonna be Natia.
See, and I feel like even that's a stretch. I feel like Lil Mama, you are not at the place where you can try to have us label you as having two different identities.
I feel like it's like the Bow Wow thing. We're never calling this nigga Shad Moss. We're never calling him that bullshit. So Lil Mama, I'm never calling you Natia.
Right.
Yeah,
I just feel like
you stick to acting.
Yeah, if you're gonna act, then just act. I feel like the music shit is just done for you. I mean, I feel like Lil Mama can rap. Yeah, like, I'm not going to take that away from her. Like, she can rap. She can freestyle. Like, she can.
She can spit her ass off.
But her making music, yeah.
Look what she's up against. Look what.
Yeah. I feel like, maybe she could have did that shit a few years ago, but I feel like right now, you can't come out with that shit.
Lil Mama don't have no sex appeal.
And then she don't have Lil Mama. The fuck, there ain't nothing sexy about that.
She don't have... That's some shit you call your little girl. Lil Mama.
That's my daddy.
No, for real. I think everybody daddy called them Lil Mama when they was a baby. But she don't have no sex appeal. Like, even the fucking art for the fucking song, it's like her with a red trench coat on and some fucking fishnets and some booties with some shades. Some booties. Like, bitch, you like, what are you doing right now? And a blue background. Like, I don't.
All she gotta do is she just need to go get a few butt cheeks and a few. Cheeks.
I mean, she needs to do something. She's been trying to make it like softer though. Like, I feel with the makeup and shit, she's been doing like softer looks. She looks more feminine and not so rough around the edges. But
I haven't seen
nothing
her.
about Lil Mama is still like sexy. Like, it's like she's pretty. She don't know sex appeal. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you're a female artist, you need some sort of sex appeal. Like you at some point. Hey, which is two.
I mean, it depends.
I mean,
it depends
because you look
what
at like
kind
Rhapsody,
of
Rhapsody, she
rapper you
got
are.
like no sex appeal, but she.
Well, she's not that type of artist.
I feel like if Lil Mama's go rap, she needs to move in that direction. Like, she don't need to be out here battling with Cardi B and Nicki Minaj.
Trying to make a hit then.
Yeah,
maybe she need to just drop some freestyle
for the people.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
if that's what she gonna do, then she need to do that. Because this red trench coat shit, I'm not feeling that. I don't know what she got going on. I don't know what direction her label or whatever the fuck is doing with her. Is she signed? Did she even sign? I don't know.
I will hope that she isn't. No. This is the reason why
right now.
I would hope that she is not signed to nobody. Because when was the last time we heard music from her?
Yeah.
Who's putting music into any of Lil Mama's projects? Like, please, right? Somebody please answer that for me. Who's putting music into a Lil Mama project? A Lil Mama
album? She don't got no budget because that beat is trash.
Ain't nobody putting money into that.
Nobody made that shit on Fruity Loops.
Like maybe they'll play like at the skating rink though. Like that's
you know what I'm saying? That's what I get from it. Like
Yeah.
a dance song. It's a dance song. It ain't like no. It's like some techno type.
Some shit that we're not trying to hear. Period.
I mean, honestly though, so
speaking of period,
I was gonna
City Girls is coming out with their project on the 11th.
City Girls.
What a bag at, nigga, what a bag at. What a bag.
You know what? I like them.
City
I love
Girls.
them.
I really like them. Like I really do. Like I feel like they came in at a perfect time. They brought some shit to the game that we did not have. I don't even want to say we did not have because we always had that kind of Trina vibe. But I feel like with them, it's different.
It's new.
It's different and it's new. It's like our generation, you know. And then
like we don't want Trina still hoeing. Like we want her to find love at this point. Like we tired of you.
I really don't care if Trina finds love.
To be honest,
because I fuck with Trina regardless if she finds love or not.
Yeah,
and I feel like Trina music that she comes out with is still fire as fuck.
I'm talking about in the music, like you just said she like 45.
She is
not 45. But she did just turn 40 though.
Okay, but she's still bad as fuck and her music is still good as fuck. So I'm not even gonna say that I want her to find love. I still want Trina to drop music at any point in time.
She just did a song with them though.
I know, yeah.
I like the way that one sounds.
Yeah.
You know
so I like the City Girls. And when they shit come out on the 11th, I will be listening to it. Period.
Wow.
Period.
Wow. So let me ask y'all this though, because Delana, she just asked me this shit a minute ago. She asked me, how do I feel about the Remy and A Boogie record? And I said, I mean, it's alright.
I like it.
It's cool. I fuck with it. Delana said she would not listen to that shit at all. That shit is not getting no play.
No, what I'm saying. No, never.
Why? Why don't you like it?
It's not that I don't like it. It's not that it sucks. It's like, Remy, you're on life support right now.
I agree.
We need you to drop a hit.
Support, though.
Like you coming out with records with A Boogie, like no.
Well, here's my response. I feel like the song with A Boogie is good. I feel like if that song is going to be on her album, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like that's good. I feel like, my honest opinion, I feel like Remy is going to have a great album. Yeah. I just feel like where she's going to fuck up at or where she's fucking up at is it's taking her too fucking long to drop it. So I feel like when we finally do get her fucking album, it's going to be good, but it's probably not going to get the play that it probably deserves. It's gonna get slept on. Like, I'm gonna say this right now. When Remy drop her album, that shit is gonna get slept on. Like, that's my prediction. Even if it's good as fuck. Cause just based off the songs that she dropped already, I feel like her album is gonna be good. Like, I'm not even finna sit here and say that it's gonna be trash.
No,
I just feel like when it comes out, it's gonna get slept on.
She can rap, and that's why I want to see her win. That's why I want to see her like put some shit out. Like
yeah, but I feel like right now,
Remy should have like when she did Sheether, she should have had the clip loaded. Yeah. Like she should have like dropped all of this shit like
back to back. Yeah.
The motherfucking.
That's what we said on our episode 1.
the motherfucking, the company record, all of this shit would have like took way the fuck off.
And that's why I said,
if she would have dropped it after she did
Shetha, yeah.
But it's like, bitch, you dropped Shetha.
And then you did shit.
And then a year later, you came out with this shit.
Yeah. And that's why I said it's taking her way too long to drop her album. So when it finally do come out, that like, shit gonna be slept on. Yeah, like even if it's fire as fuck.
If she let Nicki Minaj drop before her, like she'll.
Nicki Minaj is definitely dropping before her. Nicki Minaj is dropping June 15th.
Oh, she
Nicki is coming out with her album June 15th.
Remy better drop June 13th. Facts, cause once Nicki drop, nobody's like, especially if that shit's good. Like
But let me ask you this: when Nicki drops her album, do you think it's gonna be good?
Yeah.
Like, do you think that shit gonna be fire as fuck? Or do you gonna think it's gonna be like typical Nicki? Like we know it's good, but it's just not.
Typical Nicki. She rapping again.
Okay.
She rapping again on that shit.
Okay, we gonna see.
And I know for a fact that shit gonna be fire. Like I don't know if it's gonna be like just out of this world, but I know everybody. I'm not even gonna try to compare it to nothing, but I know that shit gonna be fire.
I'm really on the fence with it.
Me too.
Only because I don't know what direction we're going in. Like,
yeah.
I have no idea what the fuck she's about to do.
Y'all know a song with her and Young Thug?
Yeah, and I love it. But it's not getting no. Yeah, it's not.
It still hasn't grown to me.
I like the song. I really think it go hard. But I just feel like it's not really getting recognition. It's not really getting play like that. I don't know why it isn't. I want to say it's because I feel like everybody is so caught up on Chun-Li and Barbie Teens that when that song came out, nobody really paid attention to it. Mm-hmm. I think it's a good song. I like it.
It's the best out of all three to me.
To me too. I fuck with the song. As far as Nicki album, and I already said this on our first episode, but I feel like Nicki has so much content that she can't really talk about. Mm-hmm. I just really hope that she push her fucking pen. And I've been trying so hard to separate these two singles with her album because I don't even want to put these two singles in the same category as her album. I hope she do not put these songs on her album. I don't give a fuck about the streams. I don't want her to make a deluxe album with these two songs on it. I want her to start from scratch. Like, I want her to give us a fire-ass album. Like, I feel like she has to.
I'm going to say I'm on the fence. That's my prediction. I don't have nothing negative. I don't have nothing positive to say because I just don't know what the fuck she's doing.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like she's giving me enough to be like, oh yeah, this is the one. Yeah, she definitely gonna be spitting flames.
Yeah, I can't say that right now. Yeah.
I don't. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like her absence, like, from everything.
But I mean, her absence.
Then she dropped No Frauds and Regretting Your Tears, and
she was absent, and she just dropped Chun-Li and Barbie Teens.
But
and I mean, she was like, really absent when she dropped these two songs.
But I feel like those been in the
probably been in the stash
for a little minute.
But when she did her interview and she talked about her album, as I mentioned this in the first episode, she said that even her album is going to be based on shit that she wrote years ago. So that's why it's just like you really don't know what direction her album is going in, because she was absent as fuck, and then she dropped these two songs, Chun-Li and Barbie Teens, and yeah, they was I love the songs, like I do, but I do feel like she could have went harder. So it's just like, as far as her album goes, you really don't know. You really don't know.
Speaking of albums, how do we feel about, first of all, let's talk about Rihanna and Drake together, because I kind of got something I want to say about both. But what are y'all predicting for Drake right now? Like, what do y'all think he's going to do?
Drake's finna drop some fire.
Like, what do you think the sound is going to be? Like, do you think he's going to, like, have a specific sound? Or do you think he's going to have, like, just an album with different shit? Because I feel like him too. I have no doubt in my mind that he's gonna put out fire.
Mm-hmm.
But
No doubt.
because he's always put out like different random songs at different times and then dropped a fire ass project. But at the same time, it's kind of hard to know where his mind is at because you do a record like what's the one the slow song he did, the slow record he did.
Diplomatic Immunity.
No, not that shit. I don't listen to that shit.
Damn.
I don't. What's the other one he did where he was singing?
Gospel.
The Sign song.
Oh,
He did
Signs.
the Signs, and then he did the diplomatic shit. And what's the other song that he did the freestyle on the Wayne mixtape? I really wasn't fucking with those. But then he did God's Plan, and now we got Nice for What. So it's like I don't really know sonically where he's going with this.
I think it depends on where he's been spending time. And
True.
I hope that he's going back to the basics, and I really hope that he's snapping as fuck.
Are we listening to Nice for What? Let's say by the end of this year, are we listening to Nice for What?
Yeah,
Definitely.
We're definitely listening to it.
Are we
the whole
listening to
summer.
God's Plan?
The whole
Yeah,
summer.
definitely.
Next year, are we listening to Nice for What?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I feel like Nice for What is here. That shit's not going nowhere.
Are we listening to God's Plan next year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Those two songs not going nowhere.
That video,
They're not going
that
nowhere.
video really touched people.
Period.
Plus that one, she said, "You love me."
Yeah. Honestly, my honest opinion about Drake next album, I honestly hope, which I know he's gonna do, but I hope that I don't want a lot of singing from Drake. I really want Drake
Some bars.
to rap. Yeah, I really want him to rap. Like when I heard him on the song with Trouble, I was like, yes, bitch.
Yeah.
This the Drake that I want to hear on an album. Because I feel like it's been so long since we had an album from Drake where he's just like snapping as fuck. You know, like he's just spitting and he's not doing all of that singing shit, which I still love. I love when Drake sing, but I just feel like we got too many albums with the Signs vibe and the Nice for What vibe. I kind of want something different. I feel like Drake, and I don't want nobody to come for me for saying this, but I feel like Drake is starting to become typical. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I feel like Drake is starting to become typical. I feel like what you get from Drake is what you expect. I feel like the song Nice for What, and I could be over exaggerating, but I feel like the Nice for What song, it's a fire ass song. I love the song, but I just feel like that's something that you would expect to come from. That's a Drake record. Yeah. That's a record that you would expect Drake to make. And I feel like when his last album came out, it was typical. Like I expected that. I expected for him to put out a project like that. And I just hope that his next album is not going to be like that, because I just feel like going forward, we're always going to know what we're going to get from Drake. It's never going to be like how it used to be when it's just like, damn, Drake album was fire as fuck, and he said this and he said that. I feel like going forward, we're not going to get that from him no more if his next album is typical.
Yeah, because I'm not going to lie, the last albums, the what was it? The Take Care. What was it after that? What was the one in between that? I forget that one. That was the best one. Nothing was the same, but the one before Nothing was the same. The one where he had
where he had Legend and Six God.
No. That was
came after. No, that was an album. Yeah.
No, it was he released it as a mixtape, but it later became an album. But the one where he has Over My Dead Body.
That's Take Care.
That's Take Care.
Oh, that's Take Care? What's the first album?
His first album
the first album is Take Care.
Yeah.
No, Over My Dead Body is on the second album.
That's on Take Care. It's the first song, because that's my song.
So what was the name of his first album?
Take Care.
Over My Dead Body was not on his first album.
You talking about?
Over My Dead Body was on his first album. It was on Take Care. Yeah. He Thank Me Later
was his first
album. His second album was Take Care.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I had it right. So
his third album was Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah, okay, so those albums, I feel like he had some lyrical content that we were able to draw things from, you know what I'm saying, in his personal life. I don't feel like he's done that in a long ass time. Like he has put out some songs where, of course, we knew what he was talking about. You know, the little Tory subs, the little Meek subs. But I feel like I need more content from him. I feel like the shit that he's been putting out is leaving me thirsty. Like, Nice for What and God's Plan, to be honest with y'all, I love those songs, but I don't listen to them in my spare time.
I do.
I don't. But I feel like with Drake, like, he's so big, like, that's just what comes with reaching that level. Like, you gotta make albums for the people, like, for the mass population, and then get back in your bag to keep the money up.
Well, I need him to do something, because I'm not, like, you're not saying nothing to me on Nice for What. I mean, I don't want no.
I feel like,
neck, but you're not talking about shit.
I feel like your point would be valid if it wasn't like for his, like, based on his albums, cause Drake can come out with the Nice for What and the fucking Signs and the God's Plan. He can just come out with those. Those can just be songs that he put out, right. And the mass is gonna love them. They're gonna fuck with them. They're gonna stream them. He gonna get his numbers. Da 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 da. But I feel like as far as him making an album, you can't give us typical shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
More Life wasn't typical at all.
More Life was typical for me. I feel like More Life coming after Views.
I never heard songs like that from Drake on More Life.
More Life. I will say he has some different shit.
Very different.
I mean the vibe, the shit that.
Shit.
All right, but let me say this: the vibe, the shit that he's saying, it's not nothing different from Views to me. I feel like. You coming out with More Life after Views, it's like, damn, we just got some shit like this. That's my honest opinion. He had the little Caribbean vibe on Views. He had the same Caribbean vibe on More Life. I just feel like...
No, I don't necessarily...
That's my opinion.
I don't necessarily... More Life to me didn't really have no Caribbean theme.
It had
like that one song like Blim. Like,
but...
Passion Fruit was
Passion Fruit.
Passion Fruit to me is not a Caribbean record. That's more like.
Well, when I say Caribbean, I don't necessarily mean the origin of Caribbean. Like, I mean, like,
tropical.
Yeah, like that tropical sound.
It don't really give me that vibe. Not that record.
Like that, when he made that album, he spent a lot of time in the UK. So
yeah, like that's more so what I get from it. I don't really, but you know, their music, even though they have a lot of Caribbean African people in that location, I feel like their sound is different from like a typical Sean Paul, Beanie Man, Elephant Man reggae sound. You know what I mean? So I don't really compare the two. That's why I don't really get that when I listen to More Life. And honestly, for me, I feel like More Life, for me, it was different than Views. For me, I feel like it was just like, you know, the way he released it. It was just a playlist of different shit that he just recorded and put out there for us to hear that he was just listening to at the time. But I really want Drake, I really need him to come with some content, because I feel like Nice for What and those songs, they don't really give me no, I feel empty listening to them. I don't really feel no soul listening to those songs like I
well, that's not the purpose.
I don't think that was he intended for.
I mean, it don't necessarily have to be the purpose, but that's just the feeling that I have listening to. I really want him to come hard on this album, because those songs, to me, I probably won't be listening to them within the next few months, unless, I mean, somebody else playing them probably, but I already right now don't listen to those songs.
But if you had a pool party this summer, you drunk.
If it comes on, then
Nice
I'm fucking with it.
I feel like nobody's gonna have a choice whether they want to hear those songs or not. I feel like those songs are gonna be played as fuck.
Records, you know, I just feel like I want more from him. I really want him to like stop fucking playing. But
we want Drake to snap.
Rihanna.
Period.
She's also coming out with and the reason why I grouped them two together is because I guess, you know, Rihanna's saying she's not friends with Drake anymore or whatever. But Rihanna says she's coming out with a reggae album. And I don't know if I want that.
What? Are you serious?
I'm just saying.
Like, what?
I don't know if I feel like
that's how she was
Rihanna
introduced to us.
She should have did this a long time ago. Why is Rihanna like 10, 12, 11, 13 years in the game?
Because
and we're just now getting a reggae album.
Because she can do it now without worrying about like losing fans and shit. Like before, if Rihanna just would have went straight reggae route, she would not be.
Well, I'm not saying she had to go straight reggae, but I'm saying she did had at least 7 or 8 different albums at some point.
But you gotta think like all that rated R shit, all that shit was for like white people.
Yeah, well.
And then she just got the black girls back with Anti. So now she about to go back to her roots.
For a minute.
I know it was quiet for Rihanna for a little minute, like
for a minute.
Music-wise.
I mean, she still has some good songs along the way, but I wasn't really fucking with her. To be honest with you, I love Rihanna, but I've never really just fucked with any of her albums. Like, she has select songs on some of her albums that I like, but I ain't never really just fucked with none of her albums like Anti.
Yeah, honestly.
And the, and the other one, the one that she had with Future on it, what's that one? With the love song and that album. I fucked with that one. Unapologetic.
Yeah, Unapologetic.
I fucked with that one. Other than that.
So you don't think there's a reggae album gonna have a choose?
I feel like I need it to be fire. I don't want her to get on there and do this watered down shit.
That shit gonna be fire.
If it's all songs like Work, then I'm here for it.
No.
But if it's like
Work was trash to me as a Caribbean person.
Oh my God. You said Work was trash?
Caribbean, like we not at Igloo playing Work. I'm sorry. Like ever.
Yeah, true.
But like that's what I'm saying, like if she
But I feel like if she heads in that direction and just keep going a little bit more, maybe she'll.
My opinion on Rihanna dropping an album, I really don't care. If she drops a reggae album, cool. Honestly, I'm not really expecting music from Rihanna.
Wow.
I just don't care if she drops music or not. And I know that may sound bad. I don't care.
I need her to drop music because one, you know what? At this point, I just feel like I'm kind of starting to depend on the same motherfucker. We ain't got nobody out here. It's like, damn, who next? Beyonce?
Yeah, I was gonna
say
so.
Jay-Z.
So
all right,
female
Kendrick.
R&B wise,
like what the fuck?
Like who are y'all? Who do y'all want to drop like R&B wise female?
Who do I want to drop or who do I listen to now?
No, who you want to drop female wise?
That's a tough slope
That
right
is.
there because
Like, honestly, who I want to drop R&B, and don't shoot me, don't at me. I honestly want Keisha Cole to drop another album.
But she just dropped one.
I want her to drop another one.
Did you like?
And here's why. I like some songs on it.
I ain't gonna lie, I haven't listened to it all the way through because each time I turn it on, it's like bullshit. So
some songs I like on it. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't like all of it.
I haven't listened to it.
But I really would want an R&B album from her. Like I would. Because Keisha Cole got some good ass music.
Yeah, her Point of No Return.
Her Point of No Return was sleep on that shit. And that shit was fire as fuck.
That's my shit.
Come, baby.
Get out. You're canceled.
2007?
Right. You're canceled as fuck.
I'm not the biggest Keisha Cole fan, but like, cause I mean, what would you call like what the girls are doing now, like SZA and Ella Mai?
SZA's not R&B.
She's not R&B.
So what is that? What genre is that? What is
that's the fuck shit genre. I don't know.
Yeah, that's like pop mixed with soul mixed with. Yeah, we're not gonna take that away from her.
You know what? We gotta come up with a fucking category for artists like
SZA, Jhené Aiko.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta.
They're not R&B.
You know
that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
We have to put. Them
but that's what I said. That's why I said R&B wise.
I can tell you male R&B who I'm waiting on. Honestly, female, K. Michelle already put her project out, so I'm kind of satisfied right now.
But K. Michelle stated that she's not dropping no more music for us.
Yeah, she did.
She's going country, so she's canceled. She's canceled as fuck. She's canceled as fuck. She's canceled as fuck. She's canceled as fuck for that shit. Period. Tamar, I feel like
Our last album
it was trash.
Baby, hang it up.
It was trash.
Let it go. No. You know who I'm waiting on R&B? I need some dramatic effect. Dramatic.
I don't really know, like.
What's the album right there? The dramatic one that you did earlier. Monica.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Monica's that great.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. For real, you know, Monica made a post one day, and she was like, and I honestly want y'all's opinion on it now that I thought about it. She was asking her fans, and this was like a few weeks ago, what producers do they think she should work with? I commented and said, who did I say I wanted her to work with? I said I wanted her to get in the studio with, she said she wanted to work with producers she never worked with before y'all judge me.
Mm-hmm.
I said T-Pain.
Mm-hmm.
And who else did I say? I think I said Young Bird. And then, what was the third person I said?
Hey, Michael.
I think I said T-Pain, Young Bird, and A1.
A1.
I want
that would be
her
fine.
to get in a studio. Those are my suggestions. What do y'all suggest? What do y'all think would make Monica like really pop?
I think A1. I think if A1 produced her next album, that shit would be fire.
I would say like Bangladesh or somebody like that.
Bangladesh?
Somebody with a sound like a stamped sound. Like I could see her in T-Pain, and probably somebody current. Like
I want her to do something with like R&B producers. Who y'all fucking with? Just Blaze.
Mac and Dre.
Dallas Austin. No, Rico Love.
Rico Love, yeah. Rico Love.
Worked with Rico before.
Yeah, she has, so she's not.
So I mean, honestly though, I feel like Monica, you know, she still has a good young fan base. A lot of people still fuck with her, so
I still
the
fuck with
lane
her.
wide open. I want her to get out there and you know, work with some new poppin' producers.
I just feel like it'd be hard for people to come back though. That's very hard right now to come back.
I liked her last album though. She has some good songs on there, but I feel like the producers that she worked with, like she worked with Timbaland. Don't get me wrong, he's a legend, but we're not checking for Timbaland beats. I'm sorry, we're not. You know,
True.
I don't want to see her work with Pharrell.
Oh, no.
He still got the sound.
No, I don't want to see her work with him.
Different. I can't see that clashing. I mean, I can see that clashing. Like,
I can see that giving me a headache.
yeah.
I don't want
She
to.
can't keep up with that tempo.
That's canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hear
Maybe another record with Missy.
I'm not trying to hear nothing with Missy. I want Monica to do something different.
And I feel like that's where like a lot of people fuck up, where they try to do some like classic shit that like these kids don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like if she do some shit with Missy, it's gonna be
What
some
about
shit.
Future?
That might be fire. That might be fire.
Future?
Yeah.
I can see her.
Okay.
That definitely might be
I need her
fire.
to do
Even
something.
her and Drake, just cause he that type of nigga, like to go back and snatch up.
I mean, well, Drake don't work with Mary, so I wouldn't say he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, he would definitely do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Right.
need her to get out here and do something though. Like people was in the comments suggesting motherfuckers that I was like, why the fuck are y'all suggesting like who they was saying? They was saying
Metro Boomin.
I seen somebody.
yeah,
I seen a couple
like
people say Metro.
Boomin, Murder Beats and stuff. Like come on with that shit. I mean that's cool if she do like a hip hop record, but honestly I'm not checking
For R&B, like
Metro and Monica
yeah.
record. And well, I'll take it back though, cause Metro had produced some of our favorite slow songs on the cool though. So
He did. Metro is
he might got
talented
a
as
formula
fuck.
for her. But you know, people saying like Mike Will. I don't want to hear no Monica and Mike Will. I
Me
honestly
neither.
don't really like the way Mike Will produced. That's just me.
Wow.
He has some songs that I fuck with, but I don't really care too much. Like if I'm gonna pick a trap producer for Monica, honestly, it's gonna be Zaytoven.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
That's
Zaytoven or Metro. I feel like if she's gonna pick anybody trap, it's gonna be Zaytoven or it's gonna be Metro.
Yeah.
Period. Because they're the only ones that know how to be.
Cause he good with that piano.
Yeah,
Like,
and they know how to
like,
feel out the person that they working with to give them a sound that we can, even if it's a new sound, it's gonna sound good for them.
Yeah.
Speaking of trap music, who y'all think originated trap music?
Oh, this
T.I. or
is
Gucci
great.
Man?
Which
Which one?
I stand behind T.I. being the originator of trap music. I stand behind it.
stand behind T.I. being the originator of trap music.
I stand behind it.
Yeah. It's no debate on that, for real.
So,
Especially if you was here to see it. You feel me?
So why do you feel like Gucci Man feel like he is?
And
Because he stated he's been throwing little subs there and there. He been putting little. I follow him on Twitter. He be tweeting about how he is the founder of trap music, and he even posted a picture on Instagram and he put in the caption that he was
The day I invented
yeah.
trap music.
So why do y'all feel like he feels like?
I feel like one, Gucci not hot in these streets, and he need a beef right now. And I love
Wait a minute.
I love Gucci.
You said he not hot in these streets?
Nah. It's
So you
it's-
think
it's
T.I.
real.
hotter right now in the streets than Gucci Man? Right now?
I mean,
yeah, they about to say.
they about.
And I say this because it's
But-
very quiet for Gucci. Like did you listen to his last album?
Mm.
Nobody did. Exactly. Don't feel ashamed.
But T.I. last album wasn't good either.
No, it was good.
His last album was not good to me.
But
It was good, but it wasn't something. It didn't have a replay. It was like Kendrick's To Pimp a Butterfly. It was like one of those pieces that make you think too much that you really just you can't pop it on and vibe. You know
Yeah.
what
I
I'm
think
saying?
T.I. been focusing on his team, like trying to get
He said Don Trap is on the way though.
Okay, so
He
why
said
do
Don
y'all
Trap
feel
is on
like
the way,
he's hotter than Gucci Man right now?
No, I said they.
I
about
don't
the
think
same.
he's hotter. I
think
feel
they-
like
I think they're about the same.
Gucci is cool. It's cool for him though. It's cool for him though. T.I. may not be popping as more, but he's still popping right now. Like every day, I feel like I see some shit that T.I. is doing.
Yeah.
I don't see shit that Gucci is doing every day. Like it's quiet for him. If I wasn't following him on Instagram and Twitter,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't know what the fuck was going on with the nigga.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like fucking T.I. invented trap music just because like that's when all that it was like a trickle down after T.I. Like I would even say I would even put Jeezy before Gucci.
Yeah, because Jeezy kind of introduced Gucci to the game
Facts.
because Jeezy had already had the motherfucking Trap or Die.
And
And- No, Trap or Die wasn't out. It was Thug Motivation 101.
I was about to say Trapper.
You know? I honestly feel like Gucci, you cannot like stop it. I feel like at this point,
But
you
why do
should be
y'all?
trying to be
Why
friends
do
with
y'all
T.I.?
feel
Why
like
do you
he
wanna
feel
beef
like
with
he
T.I. so
is
bad?
the like? What makes why like what would
Why
even
do I
make
think
him
Gucci
think? Yeah.
Because number one, what I will say is T.I. and Jeezy, although they did invent trap music, they kind of stepped away from it, and he kind of kept it alive.
Okay.
So
I was thinking that same thing. I was
You know,
waiting for one of y'all to say it.
he
but-
kind of is the trap.
God.
We fucking with him as a trap guy right
Yeah,
now, but
he
we
definitely is.
never saying that he started that
He
shit.
definitely
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm never saying like but he did give us artists like he introduced us to a lot of these niggas he
Yeah,
found like
I was
Young
gonna
Thug
say,
and
none of these niggas would even be
and
out if it
Pee
wasn't
Wee
for
Long,
Gucci.
Long Way and Jose Guapo. He did bring us a lot of trap artists. So I mean, he owns some rights to it. If we're gonna split up the rights and pieces of the pie, I give him about 25%. A third.
Him, T.I. and Jeezy. He
Okay.
he gotta get some rep for
Who
keeping that
finished
shit
the highest
alive.
percentage though?
T.I.
What percentage?
The highest percentage,
Well,
I
no,
give it
no.
to Gucci Man. The highest percentage.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Get the fuck outta here.
Because it's still a lot. It's still around today because Gucci.
The highest percentage
That's
definitely
facts.
goes
It's
to
still around
Gucci.
today because
Definitely
of Gucci.
goes.
Wow.
Think about all his fucking mixtapes.
Yes.
Think about all his mixtapes.
And all the niggas that can make it just because of him, like with that style of music.
I feel like T.I. definitely did start that shit. There's no doubt that he didn't start it, but I feel like
feel like
Gucci
he
Man
gave it
definitely
the
get the
name.
biggest
He gave it
piece
the
of the
name,
pie.
And I feel like
He gave it a household name.
Yeah, Gucci Mane get the biggest piece of the pie, and I feel like that's kind of why he feels like he's the.
But my thing is this, Gucci Mane. Why are you beefing with the very same person who opened the door for you? Why do you want to beef with T.I. so bad? Like, why do you want to...
T.I. and Jeezy, goddamn.
Why do you, like, at that
I feel like, speaking for Gucci, and I don't know, but this is just my perspective of it, I feel like Gucci feels like T.I. and Jeezy never give him the props that he feels he deserves. I feel like he looks like they look down on him. Like, they don't put him in the same category as them, and I feel like Gucci knows that, and that's why he just is like, yeah, he chose them. They don't respond.
It's mostly because he's not as lyrical as them. Like,
true, he's not as lyrical. I mean, he's trying to. He's gotten better. Cause I remember Gucci Mane say shit, and I didn't even know what the fuck he was saying, but it just sound good.
Yeah, he made it cool.
Luda praises him though. Why don't we really?
Well, Luda is kind of canceled.
Very quiet for me.
Luda is. I'm sorry. Luda is canceled as fuck. Like, we're not getting a Luda and Gucci collab.
He embraces Gucci.
But he
and him and T.I. recently squashed their beef.
I feel like Luda embracing Gucci means absolutely nothing. I feel like it literally means nothing.
Why can't I feel like together?
And this is how much I feel like it has no impact. Luda could literally get on Instagram right now and fucking post some shit about Gucci being the founder of trap music. And nobody would give a fuck about what he's saying.
Except for like niggas, I don't know. Niggas who like,
I mean,
and I feel like Gucci definitely knows that. He knows that means nothing.
Why we have artists like 2 Chainz and Future and Young Thug that's cool with both sides? Why they just won't bring everybody together? I feel like T.I. is never gonna.
I feel like because they're grown men, and I feel like in situations like that, you kind of just need to not step in. Like, how would Young Thug look trying to get T.I. in the studio? Okay, even Future.
But he's their age.
It doesn't matter about age. Age has nothing to do with it.
I mean,
I just feel like that shit is dead as fuck. I feel like they're grown as fuck, and I feel like they stuck in their ways. T.I.'s definitely stuck in his ways, and Gucci Mane is stuck in his ways. So I just feel like
none of the niggas is ever gonna say I'm sorry.
Right, never. Like,
period.
Never.
That'd be a disaster. Even if they did, both of them tell the story like, yeah, that nigga, he said sorry to me.
Right, like
that nigga, yeah, that's dead.
So.
But honestly, I feel like, you know.
So is Nas canceled?
Nas is definitely not canceled. Nas actually is finna come out with an album in June too. What?
Why he not canceled?
Nas is not canceled. You cannot cancel Nas. Are you crazy?
So y'all didn't see the
Are you crazy?
Oh, the Khalees interview about her crying and saying that Nas is beating on her.
Let me tell you something about that.
Here we go. Oh my goodness.
I just feel like once again, I do not condone any domestic violence.
It sounds like y'all do though.
No, I don't. But this is the thing, Khalees. We all know you're crazy as fuck. Nas has came out with shit where he said crazy shit that you done did to him. And it's just like, nobody cared about that. So why should we care about you trying to come out and say some shit that he did to you?
Nas was hella comment creeping on and liking hella people comments where they was saying like, we all know she lying. Da, 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 da.
Right, and
was too.
For real, for real.
The thing, like
he
said, like he made her look crazy, like, and that.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like,
nobody can.
And she was blackballed from hella shit, all because of the Nas shit. And she had to end up going to fucking Le Cordon Bleu.
She was first of all. Her being blackballed. Let's start there. Let's start the fuck there. Khalees, you was not blackballed from nothing.
Okay.
Like, let's be clear. Your career was over as fuck.
How was Nas gonna blackball her when he wasn't even popping though? He wasn't. What
was the last time?
He probably had some connects in the industry. True. But at the same time, music has changed. Music has evolved. All these new artists and new producers out here, she could have found somebody to work with. It wasn't impossible. It's motherfuckers who get blackballed every day that's still making music.
When you got a legend, that's the reason Keisha Cole can't survive. Because when Beyonce put that word in, it's over with for Keisha Cole. When legends put in that word, it's over with for you. Like, period. Like, look at Carrie Hilson. That bitch, look. She can barely go to Instagram pic.
What makes you think?
But
what makes you think that Nas really stopped Khalees from making music? Like, I just want to know. Like,
no, I'm not saying he stopped her from making music. He stopped her from being able to get the access she needs to make certain.
But have you seen Khalees trying to attempt to put out music?
Not because she just gave up.
I feel like she been gave up. I feel like she been gave up. After Bossy, I was gonna say Milkshake, but hell, after I feel like even when Bossy came out, that shit was trash. That shit was trash as fuck. Like, yeah, it was a catchy song, right? But come on now, motherfuckers been stopped checking for Khalees a long time ago.
I mean,
and I feel like Nas been saying that she's crazy. I mean, Khalees is crazy.
Honestly, I just feel like Khalees.
I just hate when that happens.
You know what really pissed me off about the little clip that I seen? Because I didn't watch the full thing.
You gotta watch when you watch the full thing, you gonna be like, oh shit.
What she talked about, like when Rihanna and Chris had their incident, and she was like, do I jump in too because I was bruised during that time, blah 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 blah. But like, you didn't say nothing, so why are you saying nothing now? Like, why are you saying something now when he's about to drop an album?
Right?
Why
like,
are you doing it now?
Right? Like, come on now. I feel like she just wants some exposure. She wants some clout.
When he's about to drop an album,
now you want to come out, right?
He was beating on you.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
But so what?
Please.
That shit is she's canceled. She is the one that's canceled.
Nas is definitely canceled.
Nas is not right. Khalees getting the fuck up out of here. We're not fucking with her. Period.
Right, let's see what Nas album talking about.
I mean,
honestly, I'm not really.
I fuck with Nas, but it's like I cannot fuck with no nigga that do shit like that. I can't.
But you can't pin that on him because you don't even know if it's true. You don't know if it's true. You don't know his side of the story. Nas not finna, right? Like he's not gonna do no interview.
Liking people comments because he's not gonna comment on it.
Let me tell you something. If Nas got an album coming out in June, why the fuck would he sit down and do an interview to defend himself? And responsibly. This nigga got hella other shit. He has hella other shit to do right now.
He's about to get one stream. Now, if he doesn't defend himself, like I feel like he should defend himself.
Okay, so let me ask you this: since we talking about Nas and Khalees, what about Fab and Emily?
What about them?
They're back fucking together.
Oh yeah.
And people were saying that.
Okay, Fabulous is canceled and she's a victim.
Why Fab is not canceled?
Do you know the full story?
Fab is not canceled.
I just know what I read. From what I read, he's canceled.
He's not canceled.
Did not Emily's teeth out, number one. Secondly, he first of all was mad in that video because she had her father and her brother or whoever fuck in his house, niggas that she know he don't fuck with, that has stole almost $300,000 from this nigga. What number one, she was in LA fucking with French Montana brother, a family friend. He came there to put her out. Then he realized her family was there. He said, nah, fuck it. I'm going to get my shit and leave. Then he finds out that the dad and the brother is there, niggas that stole from me in my house, where all my shit at and my guns. Why the fuck you got them in my house? So we see a fucking 30-second clip of him with a box cutter pointing at them like, get the fuck out of my shit.
I didn't even see the clip. I just read the story.
And we're supposed to be, well, the thing is, the story that's out there is not the story that I'm telling you.
Yeah, where did that story come from?
I can't expose.
Get the fuck.
I can't expose my receipts for real because
Nah.
I'm locked into some shit and I don't want to get kicked out of no shit. But what I'm saying is, that's what the fuck was going on. And supposedly Fab and Emily always fight like that. So are we excusing that?
But let me ask this. She's been out with him publicly. So now, do we defend her when she's taking him back in our own eye? Like,
how many times do y'all see women get beat up and they always go back because that's what they're used to? They cannot lose. She can't lose that back.
So how can you have sympathy for someone who has no self-respect? If a mother,
no, it's not about self-respect.
That is definitely self-respect.
It's called manipulation.
That is not manipulation.
If you're in a situation of domestic violence or like abuse, you're in a position to be manipulated and then lose your self-respect, I guess. But this happens all the time because there's consequences to leaving a motherfucker who beat you.
And that's your choice as a grown-ass woman with kids.
Exactly.
You're choosing to get your ass beat over money. So my question is, how can you have sympathy for somebody?
It's not even always about
like that.
Money.
You can, but you just said that though.
No, I'm saying money is a factor.
You know what? For me personally, like the way I look at the Fab and Emily, the Khalees and Nas, I view it the same way I view Brianna and Chris Brown. The motherfuckers was hitting on each other. One person got caught.
That's trash.
That's the way I look at it for real. Honestly, realistically, in the real world, you have relationships where niggas and bitches is fine with fighting each other.
So does that make
so
it okay?
Why should I
it doesn't,
a motherfucker
right, it doesn't
for some shit that they are
choosing to do, right? It's not, I don't feel like
that goes for anything then.
But what I'm saying is they're not helpless. At least it's not fucking helpless.
That's what I'm saying. So why should we cancel Fab? Why should we cancel Nas?
So why should I feel sorry for them? That's some shit that they
are choosing to do.
Choosing to be a part of. Half the time, them motherfuckers like them instigate shit for a motherfucker to hit them. I'm not saying they make it right, because a nigga's never gonna put his hands on me, period. .blank.com. But what I'm saying is, why should we as a fan feel like we have to subscribe to their bullshit? Like, why do I have to pick a side and say, oh, fuck this person, I'm not gonna support this person or their music,
when you
or
still
some shit that you are comfortable with being a part of?
Especially
Khalees admittedly said she stayed in that relationship.
Because that's the responsibility that you take on when you choose to get a platform like that. Like, why should we cancel Kanye West for loving Donald Trump, and that's some shit he chooses to be a part of?
That's a whole different
They're both destructive.
That's a whole different thing.
I just want to know how.
Way downhill.
Right. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Okay, just how?
Let me tell you how.
Silencio. Nothing.
You cannot compare.
Because
you cannot compare the two.
Time out, because I'm gonna kill you though. Because not like that.
Go ahead.
But I always said I was heartbroken, and it hurt my heart to see him losing himself like that. And I said we need to help him. I ain't never say we should abandon Kanye. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say that. But at the same time, she guilty. But at the same time,
I don't care.
Kanye is not comparison to domestic violence. Like you cannot compare. You cannot compare.
That's the whole
So why
point.
did you bring Kanye up for the
Because
example?
no. I'm saying because you said from something that they're choosing to do, we cannot cancel them.
That's what you said. No. In their relationship, they're choosing to do that shit. Kanye,
in his personal life, he's choosing to support Donald Trump.
And Kanye coming out and publicly shitting on the black community is different from motherfuckers in their private life being comfortable with beating on each other in their relationship.
Right, that's two different things.
The fuck?
Right, like
you're not gonna sit here and tell me that Kanye
I'm just trying to
coming
figure out
and blatantly spewing some fuck shit from his mouth on a public platform that he knows people is gonna see it, where we can give our opinion, comparing to some fucking he say she say at this point, because
you don't even know if it's true, right?
We don't know nothing. All we know is gossip.
Right, we don't know for a sure fact that Fab is beating up Emily. We don't know for a sure fact that
But you was
Nas beat up
there
Khalees.
on your phone looking at Kanye like, what the fuck?
Right, we seen what the fuck he tweeted. That's why it's different.
We was a part of that shit.
Right.
We're not a part of this shit.
We're not a part of nobody's relationship. So we don't know what's going
beat
on.
on each other for years. Whitney and Bobby fought each other for years. What the fuck?
They all
do that shit. Sonny and Cher was fighting each other. What the fuck? They fight each other. That
doesn't make it okay, but you have a choice as an individual to be a part of some shit. If you do not want to get your ass beat by your nigga, then stop fucking him.
So you believe?
I don't want to see y'all at Coachella.
Easy. Don't you think that's a little bit of victim blaming that you're doing? Like.
I mean, it can be victim blaming, but at the end of the day, but this is the thing.
That's like when people like get like sexually assaulted, abused, whatever, and it takes them a little time to come out. And people are like, oh, why do you want to do this?
A little time, or are we talking 10 years?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Nah, because that's sensitive stuff. Like that shit is deep.
It's deep, but
That shit fucks people up deeply.
But what I'm saying is, why do you feel the need to? Honestly, I have to question your motive when you come out with some shit 15 years after it happened, because it's like,
right
at this point, seriously,
gotta let people know.
15, 20 years later,
I'm ready. What do you mean? I'm ready.
What is your motive? Like, what is your angle?
Ready.
Like, what are you getting at this point? If you was not gonna make this man pay for it when you actually had some proof that you could really stick this nigga in the ground, Rick, why you didn't do it then? Why? Because you know what you did? You chose your career.
But let me say this as well.
What's your motive now?
Or let me ask this. Why do women, when they finally do come out, whether it's 12 years, 15 years, oh, he was beating me, why do the women or the victims feel like anybody should care? Just because it's the topic, just because of the topic of domestic violence, you automatically feel like you should get sympathy?
See, the thing with Khalees, if y'all watch the whole interview, she wasn't doing it in a way to like gain any type of clout. Like she put her own shit in there. Like she said what she did.
No, okay, let me ask you this. What has Khalees done for me lately? Like, why did she have this interview?
Because I don't fucking know.
Exactly.
The nigga just wanted to interview her, I guess. I don't fucking
Come
know.
on now, like clear evidence that she's trying to do this shit.
She's trolling. She's trolling as fuck.
She would have taken that shit to the
was
Breakfast
checking
Club.
for Khalees?
She took it to the nigga off Love and Hip Hop. Why would she not take that shit to the Breakfast Club?
Because the Breakfast Club don't want her on there.
You crazy.
You know damn
Why would they want her on
not
there?
doing no interview where they finna slander Nas.
Right. Get the fuck out of here. Right. Come on now.
Jay-Z, you know
Right. They're not letting that happen.
Nas and Jay-Z are two totally different niggas. And
They are two totally different niggas, but they are on that
But we
same.
still respect
Right. We
them
have the
anyway.
same respect for Nas as we do for
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
We definitely have lots more respect for Jay-Z.
Okay. All right. That may be true, but we still have but look, we still have more respect for Nas to not let Khalees try to bash him for some shit that we don't even know is true.
Breakfast Club on Revolt now. Diddy is tied in with Jay. There's no fucking way Diddy is airing an interview on the Breakfast Club where niggas is. Why do you think when the nigga that came out, when he came up there and he was talking about Dame and all of them again, they cut hella shit out of that shit? They didn't air all that whole interview.
They would have aired that.
They're not letting nobody come up there and stare.
I just feel like nobody wants to do an interview with Khalees.
They are not.
Nobody's checking.
She might be up there next week after this shit, to be honest.
She's not gonna be up there. Nobody even knows about it. I didn't even know about the shit, so that's how nobody's checking for an interview with Khalees. It doesn't matter what she's talking about.
I seen the shit. I seen the tears and scroll right past. I don't want to see
That's
Khalees.
wild.
I don't want to see that.
Nobody's checking for
Khalees,
a
at this
Khalees
point,
interview.
I don't even care. Like, go back to your little cookbooks and go live. Like, just do you, boo. We like, at this point, if you're going to try to be relevant again, be relevant for some shit about yourself.
Right.
Don't stop putting so much on these niggas.
Herself.
Like,
That's
stop.
about herself, though.
Fuck that. But no, about
Like-
herself. Like, stop doing so much for these niggas. Stop giving these niggas so much attention. Fuck that nigga. You know what'll really make that nigga hurt is if you come out and show him that you not give a fuck about him. That's what really hurt niggas is when you get on and do some shit and they feel like you don't need them. You doing all this shit just make you look like a bitter bitch. And he feel like, I know he feel like, you know, he got something over you because you doing this fucking interview crying like a little bitch. Like, why are you doing that?
Damn.
I mean, tough love for me. You know,
That's wild.
That was
much love to
wild.
Khalees. Boss up on that nigga though. That's all I'm saying. Boss up on him. That's all I want from you. How you gonna make a song called Bossy and then come out acting like a worker? Like, I need you to boss up.
So basically, y'all have no sympathy for victims.
I'm not saying I don't have sympathy for it.
That's what I got from this whole thing. But
No. Because these bitches a lot of the times be down for that shit as long as they're fucking fed with diamonds and clothes and fucking shoes and trips to places.
Right, so
Like, why the fuck should I feel sorry for you when you're dependent upon a lifestyle that you can't afford, but you're gonna sacrifice your morals?
that is exactly what I was
What the fuck am I feeling
saying.
sorry for you for?
Why should you get sympathy when you are choosing to stay in this type of situation? You get no sympathy for that. Period.
I mean, knock on wood, hope it don't ever happen to me, but I'm just saying, like,
Hey, man.
no, I'm just saying, I'm for real, some real shit. If you're being domestic,
No, don't try to give a public service announcement.
Abuse.
If you're
Fuck
being,
no.
I don't even know how to word this shit. If you're being
No.
abused, seek help. They have a hella hotlines out there, you know, witness protection programs that help you.
Speaking of domestic
No,
violence,
But
Cuban the Savage just got beat
she
up
got her
by
ass beat
Tatum.
by her nigga.
I mean,
So
bad.
take words, because I seen that shit too.
In that
bad for
situation,
her.
I feel bad for her. And you want to know something? She spoke out about it the moment that it happened to her. So, guess what, Cuban? Kudos to you for doing that. Letting that shit be known. Letting that shit be known that you were not fucking with him no more. For letting that shit be known that you don't stay with him. Y'all don't live together. None of that shit. You know, that's how you go about shit like that. So, she gets my sympathy. She gets my sympathy for shit like that, you know, but in other
You can't
situations,
be out here frauding for the bag and then want me to
Feel bad for you, right.
I'm not doing it.
so yeah.
I guess we need to close it up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very dramatic.
So, okay, and my last thing that I'm gonna say, just because, you know what I'm saying, we were talking about domestic violence and rape and things like this. What are we canceling Nelly and are we canceling Trey Songz? Like, what are we doing?
Nelly from the tour bus incident? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know.
Nelly, the girl who's trying to sue him is filing paperwork to have Miss Jackson testify for all the locations that she claimed to be at with Nelly. She needs the alibis, everything, receipts for all the times that Miss Jackson said that she was with Nelly when those incidents happened. What are we doing?
We wait until
Trey
to
Songz
the
is
trial
definitely not canceled.
Trey Songz
What
got
happened
his
with
charges
Trey Songz?
dropped.
He got his charges
Y'all
dropped,
think
so
he's innocent?
yeah, I think he's innocent.
Do these niggas ever be innocent? To be honest, bro, do y'all?
I think Trey
Not like honestly, no, honestly, like
Trey
honestly,
Songz to me is innocent.
seen video footage of Trey Songz spazzing out on stage. I honestly think the nigga is slightly losing his marbles. Honestly, I kind of wouldn't put that past him.
Well, I mean, it's quiet for Trey Songz anyway. So.
I don't think he did that shit, but I mean, I'm not. He didn't get charged for it. You are innocent until you are proven guilty, and I feel like that's what's wrong with the law now. Like, motherfuckers want to paint shit. This man, he's not canceled. Nelly, on the other hand, we still don't know.
We gonna cancel him or keep him at this point.
At this point, I don't care to cancel him. I cancel Nelly real quick. I cancel Nelly real quick. Now, let's be clear. If he did this shit,
I thought
he's
we was
canceled
done
as
until
fuck.
old girl was like, fuck that. Since she agreeing, I need receipts, I need this, I need that. Now that shit kind of made me feel like, Miss Jackson, if you don't got all the motherfucking proof and the evidence, I'm canceling you and him.
She's already canceled for me, though.
Both of y'all.
Miss Jackson been canceled.
Why?
She's just canceled.
You know what really bothers me about Nelly
She
and Miss
has
Jackson?
no...
Every time they post Nelly and Miss Jackson, somebody always in the comments like, where's Ashanti? I know Ashanti somewhere. Like, first of all, I couldn't even see Nelly and Ashanti still being together at this time.
Ashanti bad as fuck.
She is, though.
She needed nothing.
But, where's time out? When the fuck? Ashanti music she dropped been trash, too.
Who even knew she dropped? I didn't know that. Facts.
She had the $5 on to say less. That's your favorite saying. That's
Hey, yo, get the fuck. They got that shit from me.
That song was trash
Let
as
me go get
fuck.
my coins.
Please don't play that shit.
Hold on, I gotta find a snippet. I know she got a snippet on her page.
Please, like,
Hold on, I know she got a snippet on her page somewhere.
that
bro.
shit is
I gotta do
trash.
it one time for the learner so she can hear her.
Oh my
her
God.
saying come to life.
Get the fuck. I might as well make a song then.
No, hell no.
That shit is
Oh,
trash
it's
as
not
fuck.
it. She don't got it. This is just clips of the video.
Do you have it downloaded on your phone?
Oh, she coming out with another song apparently. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. This is what I'm about to do. I don't know why I'm acting like I don't got Apple Music.
Oh man. So what is Ashanti up to though? Like, what does she do? Does she model?
She's coming out with a music.
Oh.
She got a trailer out on her page for another song. I guess she about to drop something else. Already sounds.
The beat already came in disrespecting. I mean, I can hear the edited version of this being played in like H&M or some shit.
I'm just trying to get to the chorus.
Hey,
She should have
say
said
less,
less.
No, nah.
Yeah, so Ashanti out here just struggling in these streets.
I mean, like I said, I can hear that shit playing in H&M or some shit. Forever 21.
I can't hear it playing nowhere. I can't even hear it playing at the family barbecue. I just ain't fucking with it.
That shit is trash.
Hey, yo, so they need to cancel DJ Mustard. That nigga's beats been trash.
Yeah, they need to cancel him too.
I mean, he did the
Mono
boo with old girl. That's his artist.
Boot up song. No
I feel like DJ Mustard, it's like a hit or miss. It's either really good or it's really
It's
fucking
trash as
corny.
fuck, yeah.
He just got that. He has a typical sound.
He has the
Like
yeah.
you have to like be a certain person to get on his shit. For real. You gotta be right off Compton. Facts.
Yeah, I don't want no smoke from DJ Mustard. I don't want nothing.
You don't
from
want no smoke from DJ Mustard stands.
Mm-mm.
Get the fuck.
No, for real, seriously though, DJ Mustard, I feel like he has select artists that he can work with, like YG, Ty Dolla Sign.
That's it.
Who the fuck else do he really work with?
Oh, he did that song for Rihanna. That shit was fun.
What song?
I was getting I don't know what the fuck that shit.
Oh,
Needed Me?
Yeah. That shit was fun.
I'm so glad that song is like,
yeah, that's like the most different song I've ever heard him make.
I was so tired of hearing that song.
I love that song though.
If I hear that song right now, I would just pass out. I'm so like, that song is canceled for me.
I still fuck with it.
That shit is canceled.
But anyways, you guys, it's been lovely, you know.
Yes, it's time to go.
At least you got to go to work in some more team.
Facts, even though I'm off.
I've enjoyed y'all though, but catch us next week.
On the same shit.
This weekend? Next week?
It don't matter to me. No. How about we talk about that later?
Right.